Just a quick audit of your site. I can see already that your site, to be fair, does look quite good. It's a nice style, nice format, good quality content overall from what I've read. You've got ump install, which is quite smart, quite cool. All your articles seem to have as well image, or simply a feature image as well, which is quite cool, quite smart. Your load time, to be fair, is impressive. Nice work. I see you're actually running. I see. Well, one of the things actually I've just noticed this now, which you should possibly consider as well, is not to be nasty to you, but until I actually saw this thing after clicking around your site, I never actually realised, to be completely honest, that you're actually providing some kind of paid service here. So you should have something query on your site which shows people you're wanting to make money. I would guess from what you're saying in a SEO area or selling some kind of service, you should try and make this a bit more clear. What is mini? What is pro? What am I getting? What's agency worth? That kind of stuff. And one thing you should also watch as well, when it comes to cheap prices, people will generally think if you're selling things too cheap, that it's going to be low quality or it's not going to be good. Because I mean, I'm not trying to be nasty, but $3.30 in SEO world, that's pennies. And if you're dealing with people who are going to be paying tiny money for things, you're overall not going to have much fun. In my experience, when it comes to even selling a guest post or backlinks in general, unless it's at least $50, you'll just get generally time wasters and not nice people. If you put your prices up, you'll generally clear out nasty people or people who are not good to have as clients as overall. Sorry, just need a drink. But do a bit of work in this area here. That's really, to be honest, the only really thing I would say I don't like about your site I've seen so far. I'm just going to see as well, just go up pages just to check it more. This bit here, I have to admit, it's nice. I like it. It's quite cool. You can share it and link. Oh yeah, and also you should have actually as well. Good one thing I just noticed was good. G plus sharing is basically gone, so you should have it off your site. If you don't have it off your site, Google itself has actually said they will punish people by giving them a temporary penalty. So get rid of the G plus for now. If Google brings back G plus sharing, that kind of stuff, then sure, bring it back. But for now, get rid of that. It's not something that's going to do you any good for now. Your content's overall seems pretty good to me. I'm just going to check out, before I finish off this quick audit, I'm just doing a quick one. I could do it in bigger details, but I'm just going to do a quick one for you. Anyway, let's go with your actual pages. Employers, let's see. Yep, pretty cool. Everything liking so far. Yep, good. Let's just see what's here. I would recommend for Noah's, you don't have to make it into a big storyline, but make it more personal, make it more about you. I mean, for example, what's your favourite food, what's your sports do you like, that kind of stuff. Just make it more personal or more about you. It's just a bit bland, if you like, here, because there's not really much telling me about you. And you may not realise when it comes to about us pages, or in your case, what you're calling it, know us, people generally want to care about what you do. It could be simply what bands you like, whatever you want. Just something that makes it more personalised to you. It doesn't have to be a giant story. It could be just, say, 500 words, but you get the general idea. Something like that. It would also be quite smart as well if you have a contact us page, because a lot of people will prefer to have a contact page. It just makes your business look more official, that kind of stuff. And Google itself does actually prefer contact us pages, that kind of stuff in place. And regarding, you should now, if you're going to be targeting people from EU, which you probably will be, You should have something about your cookie policy and your privacy policy. You should have a cookie policy page just basically talking about what data you're going to keep people, such as your Google Analytics. If you're doing social sharing like you got, what type of information will be held. It doesn't have to be that complicated, but just something about what cookies you're going to hold, what policy in place. For example, if someone makes a comment here, for example, just him, I don't know him, if he makes a comment and he wants to delete it, you should have some sort of policy in place how he or anyone can delete your comments or get rid of information. It doesn't have to be too complicated, but you want something about your cookie policy and your piracy policy. But except for that, I'll be fair, your site does look nice, good quality content, that kind of stuff. Except for things I've stated, everything on your site is pretty good. But what you now need to start is doing link building. Link building, in case you don't know, is basically getting backlinks from sites. I don't know, I haven't really gone into much into your site's history, that kind of stuff, but you want something which is going to include, you want a Facebook, as a minimum, social channels in place. You want a Facebook page, you want a Twitter, you want a LinkedIn, and you want a YouTube channel. I know some people are uncomfortable when it comes to making YouTube videos, that kind of stuff. If you're uncomfortable, you don't feel confident doing videos, you can just use a program like Lumen 5, which will copy most of your content and make a video for you, which will be pretty good as a whole, and that will give you a YouTube channel and give you some chance to rank on YouTube to send you traffic and sales as well. You could include more social channels, but these are the minimums I'd recommend. You also, once you've done that, you want to get some directory links. It depends on what country you're targeting. If, for example, you're trying to target American people, then get some directory links based in America. If you're targeting British people, then get some UK-based directory. If you're targeting India, then obviously get Indian-based directory sites. Once you start getting some directory sites and your social media setup, then you can start doing more serious link building. But as always, you want to make things look natural, so it doesn't look spammy or scammy, that kind of stuff. You want all the links you're getting to look like to Google, but you got it because your site deserves it, that kind of stuff. Anyway, hope this video helps you. Anyway, that's all.